Hello and welcome to Vinmak Farms channel, where we empower African farmers with practical agribusiness knowledge to boost productivity and profits. Today, we're diving deep into soybean farming in Ghana, one of the most profitable and sustainable crops for smallholders and commercial farmers alike. We'll cover everything. White heavy checkmark land preparation. White heavy checkmark seed selection and inoculation. White heavy checkmark intercropping techniques. White heavy checkmark fertilizer and weed control. White heavy checkmark harvesting and storage. By the end, you'll know exactly how to start and scale a successful soybean farm anywhere in Ghana. Why soybeans matter. Soybeans are more than just another crop, they are a game changer for Ghana's agricultural landscape. They are high in protein and oil, making them essential for poultry feed, human nutrition, and industrial use. But here's the best part, soybeans fix nitrogen in the soil through a natural partnership with rhizobium bacteria, reducing the need for expensive chemical fertilizers. That means white heavy checkmark improved soil fertility. White heavy checkmark lower input costs. White heavy checkmark better yields for future crops like maize. In short, soybeans don't just feed people, they heal the soil. Ideal climate and soil for soybeans. Soybeans grow best in warm tropical climates with moderate rainfall. Sun behind rain cloud rainfall, between 500 and 1,000 millimeters annually. Thermometer temperature, between 25 degrees Celsius and 35 degrees Celsius. Seedling soil type, well-drained loamy or sandy loam soils with a pH of 6.0 to 7.0. Avoid waterlogged or compacted soils, soybeans hate standing water. If your farm is in northern Ghana, places like Tamale, Yendi, or Savalugu, the conditions are perfect for soybean cultivation. Land preparation. Start by clearing and plowing your land before the rains set in. Here's the step-by-step. Clear old weeds and residues, especially maize or sorghum stalks. Plow once or twice to create a fine, even seed bed. Ridge or flat bed. For well-drained soils, flat beds are fine. But if your area gets heavy rain, ridge planting helps prevent waterlogging. Add organic matter or compost during land prep if possible. It improves soil structure and microbial activity, key for good nodulation later. Choosing the right soybean variety. Selecting the right variety is critical. In Ghana, some recommended soybean varieties include Afouyak, early maturing, 95 to 100 days, good for northern Ghana. Janguma, resistant to rust, high yielding. Korshi, performs well in the forest and transitional zones. You can choose a variety that fits your rainfall duration and soil type. Early maturing types are better suited for northern regions where the rains typically end early. Seed inoculation and planting. This is the secret weapon for high soybean yields, seed inoculation. Inoculation means coating your seeds with a rhizobium inoculant before planting. This helps the plant fix nitrogen effectively. Here's how to do it. Mix a small amount of sugar solution or water with the seeds, just enough to make them moist. Add the inoculant and mix gently until all seeds are coated. Keep the treated seeds in the shade and plant them within 6 hours. Never expose inoculated seeds to sunlight, the bacteria will die. Sheaf of rice spacing, 45 to 60 centimeters between rows and 5 centimeters between plants. Chestnut seed rate, 25 to 30 kilograms per hectare. Depth, plant 2 to 5 centimeters deep. Fertilizer and weed control. Even though soybeans fix nitrogen, they still need phosphorus and potassium for strong root and pod development. At planting, apply TSP, triple superphosphate 60 to 90 kilograms per hectare. MOP, muriate of potash 30 to 40 kilograms per hectare. Avoid nitrogen fertilizers, too much nitrogen reduces nodulation. For weeds, control is most critical during the first 6 weeks after planting. Use pre-emergence herbicides like pendimethalin after planting but before germination. Follow up with manual weeding or selective post-emergence herbicides. Weed early, weed often, soybeans don't compete well. Intercropping soybeans. Soybeans can be smartly intercropped for extra income and soil health. The best combinations include soybean plus maize, plant maize 2 weeks before soybeans to reduce shading. Soybean plus sorghum or millet, works well in drier areas. Soybean plus cassava or groundnuts, avoid if these compete too strongly. Intercropping helps spread risk and maintains better soil fertility for the next season. Pest and disease management. Soybeans face challenges from pests like aphids, pod borers, and leaf miners, and diseases like rust and bacterial blight. White heavy checkmark prevention tips. Rotate crops, don't plant soybeans on the same land every season. Avoid planting near old soybean fields. Inspect regularly for insects. Use neem-based biopesticides or recommended low-toxicity insecticides only when necessary. Healthy plants with good nodulation resist diseases better, so inoculation pays off twice. Harvesting and post-harvest handling. Harvest when 80 to 90% of pods turn brown and leaves start dropping. Sheaf of rice harvest too early, moist seeds spoil easily. Sheaf of rice harvest too late, pods shatter, and you lose yield. After harvesting. Dry pods under shade until seeds reach 12 to 13% moisture content. Use tarpaulin or clean mats to avoid contamination. Store in airtight bags or containers in a cool, dry place. Good post-harvest handling protects your profit. Profitability and market opportunities. Soybeans are in high demand across Ghana for feed mills, processors, and exporters. Farmers can earn 30 to 50% profit margins with proper management. Beyond selling raw beans, think of value addition. Soy milk and tofu production. Soybean oil extraction. Poultry feed processing. There are also opportunities in carbon credit programs because of soybeans' role in soil nitrogen fixation and reduced chemical use. Conclusion. Soybean farming is more than just planting seeds, it's building a sustainable future for Ghanaian agriculture. Start small, learn every season, and adopt climate-smart practices like inoculation, intercropping, and organic soil management. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah!
Subscribe to Vinmak Farms channel and share it with other farmers who want to grow soybeans profitably. Together, let's make Ghana's agriculture more productive, sustainable, and profitable. Direct hit Vinmak Farms, empowering farmers, growing futures.